What's good, YouTube? It's supposed to be in bed back with another banger. Today when we're at the Cisco streamer hits his wife on stream. Now, I do not condone no violence, especially you're doing this shit on your stream is crazy. Like, first off, you shouldn't be hitting your wife at all. But you doing it on stream is even wild. You know what I'm saying? But hey, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's do it.
This streamer was caught abusing his wife live on stream, and instead of leaving the internet, he was trying to salvage whatever semblance of a career left that he had. Jordan Cisco is what happens when grown men get too comfortable raging and lashing out for views. It seems like the core of everyone's degeneracy is money. Social media has made it too easy to go viral being negative. So now everyone is attempting to maximize whatever degeneracy they can because they know it will go viral. The thing is that
like my thing is like, in what instance is it really okay to hit your wife, bro? Like, it's like, why are you even doing that shit? First of all, like, is your life in danger, my nigga? Do you have to hold her down because she's trying to charge at you with a knife or something? Like, even then, bro, she's still kind of completely powerless. Unless you're sleeping. You're sleeping and then she tries to do some shit. You might get mad and probably spaz out on some shit because she really tried to take your life. Other than that, my nigga, there is no instance. Bro, she is not a threat. She is not a threat level. You're physically stronger than the girl, man. Unless she lifts weights, like she's in the gym and she's some type of bodybuilder on some shit. Bro, she's powerless physically against you.
Cameras these people try to appeal to can be the same ones that expose their skeletons. Let's talk about it. Comment for that.
And that's probably scary.
Now, like I said, Jordan Cisco was caught abusing his wife on stream, and for a little context, he's a Warzone streamer, and apparently he accidentally spilled water on his PC, which led to this clip.
Okay, take these off. Take the lids off. Chill. You need to have no drinks in here. Ow. Ow.
Oh, that's so, like, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. That's so lame. That's so lame. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's the lamest shit I've seen all year. That's lame as fuck. Like, bro, it just doesn't, like, why? like simply, like, that's the big question of the day. Why? Why are you doing this? Why do you have to do that? Because you wet your fucking PC, bro. If you break that shit, you can always get another one. The trust and shit that she's gonna have with you is gonna be completely gone because you decided you want to do some bullshit to her. She's not gonna be safe around you anymore. Like, you're the one attacking her. Now, I guarantee, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is what women be talking about when they say, oh yeah, you know, sometimes men be like this. And I'm not even trying to be no, you feel me, none of that. But it's just like, bro, think about it. When a woman sees a man, right, she sees either a 5'10", 6', 5'11", whatever type of dude. To them, they're probably, sometimes they're like 5'4", 5'3". It's like, bro, you kind of like, you see the little bit of a height difference going on. Sometimes the dudes are bigger and stronger. I like some degree, bro. Like that shit. But not all men are like that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not all men are like that to the point to where, you know, they're gonna use their strength against a woman to, you know, do some bullshit. But I could see as to why, you know, women see men is somewhat a threat in a way. It's because you don't really know what's gonna happen. But like this nigga. Hey, but not all men are like this though. I'm put this out there now. Not all men is like
here. It was on this. I don't even know how. I turned around and
Calm down.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Turn your thing off and turn the fan off.
I think it's important to talk about how everything seemingly goes back to normal after this pile of shit pieced up his wife, which makes it likely that she's used to this treatment. There is no confusion, there is no what ifs. He definitely put his hands on his woman, which is evident by the fact she's saying ow. And it's not even just his woman. This is the woman he chose to marry and the woman he decided to be bound to under the glory of God. This is genuinely some sick stuff, and I seen it casually scrolling through Twitter. And mind you, this dick dickhead hit her 2 times, and they were definitely hard because you can hear the impact of his punches on her skin. It's so nasty. And somehow, some way, he just conveniently forgets that he's on TikTok live while all of this is happening. And instead of just saying, you know what, guys, I did do it, I'm gonna get some help, he wants to go and try to save face by saying, it does look bad, but I didn't hit her, I just pushed her.
Bro, this shit's moving so quick, bro. I'm trying to read, like, the people that are actually verified, bro, the streamers and shit. They're saying, like, the grunts make it look bad, like, the way I was grunting. Brother, I promise you, brother, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's literally, like, no, I grunted in that. I mean, I grunted, but I wasn't hitting her, bro. I pushed her. That's the only thing that I did. I didn't fucking hit her. I would never hit her on her face, bro. That's fucking crazy. She was not crying afterwards. What the hell, bro? She literally was like... She was literally, she was not crying. She just literally said, turn the fucking thing off. Bro, what I was saying is if I hit her, she would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Why'd you do that for? What'd you hit me for? It wasn't one push. It was one push, bro. It was literally like...
I would never hit her face. Shut the fuck up. Jordan got caught in 8K Super HD, two-piecing his wife. She clearly said ow in pain, and we can also, once again, hear the impact of his fists against her skin. And now this bastard is sitting up here on camera trying to gaslight the viewer as if we don't have 2 eyes and ears. It's frightening how he can lie about putting his hands on someone even though we have the proof right there. We can see it and we can hear it. It only makes you think, what else is this guy hiding? What else is he willing to lie about? We can hear his wife literally say ow in pain. Clearly said it. And now he's trying to claim that this never happened and that he pushed her. In this zoomed in version of the video, you can see him wind his arm back. This is insane. He's expecting us to trust his words over the video of him winding his arm back and the audio of his wife not only saying ow, but the impact of his fist against his wife's body. I don't even have...
I'm not gonna lie, on stream is also wild, but yo, yeah, you're done. I'm not gonna lie. You're done. And I'm not saying it should have happened off stream, but the fact that it happened on stream and plenty of people are seeing it, including me, I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, you're done. I'm not gonna lie. People are about to take this shit and run. Like, you won't never ever get no sponsor deals, no nothing. You're just gonna be known as the nigga that beat on women. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown still has that title till this day. He's like the poster boy for that shit. You feel me? So you might as well pack your bags and line up right underneath, buddy, man. You're gonna be right on that list.
Words to describe how disgusted I am. And here's the thing, Jordan is prone to violent outbursts, which has become synonymous with his brand.
You fucking stupid! Oh my god, you just got me banned! 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 You just got me banned!
Stop!
You got me banned! You just got me banned! You just got me banned, dog! You just got me fucking banned!
Stop! Your shit! You're gonna ruin your...
I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. You just got me banned. You just got me fucking banned. You just got me banned.
Bro, this is such a... Bro, this is such a man-child. You're such a kid, bro. Like, grow the fuck up, man. You know, I get mad during video games and shit, but I've never in my life thought about breaking my shit. You know why? Because this shit's expensive. The fuck are we talking about? You think I'm about to spend more money on the shit that I bought to stream or make videos? I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit, man. Hold on. Let me turn off my ringer. But I'm not doing that shit at all, bro. There is no way I'm gonna sit here and break my PC, probably $1,000 some. I'm gonna break the PC, break my monitor, break my webcam, break my game capture card and shit, break my TV. Like, I'm not doing that. But you know how much money, you know how much shit you gotta replace now? Breaking the chair and shit, you gotta replace all of that. And still, you're not even gonna make it back. You're cooked. Look at this dude. Look at him.
I swear to fucking God. 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 I don't give a fuck about any of this shit. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about any of this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Like, my rage.
Shit's broken. Now I don't have anywhere to.
You gotta learn how to contain that shit.
Bro, just shut, bro. Like, y'all act like I'm like, dude, I'm literally losing every chow today. Are you gonna be happy about that shit, bro? It's like, yo.
Bro, control your rate. Bro, what? Bro, he crashes out every 5 seconds. And I don't even mean, look, guys, I know I say this every video, but sometimes I just got something to say, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just got something to say. And this right here is nah, he rages, he breaks some shit every stream, basically. Every stream he's breaking some shit. The thing is, you gotta know how to contain your rage. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, when I rage, right, I may feel the same way he feels, and I want to, you know, break some shit or punch some shit because, bro, I really like, bro, this game, oh my God. But, you know, you just got to think in your head, why would I do this? This is stupid. You know what I'm saying? And you come back to reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game shit, that's just in your head. Once you come back to reality, you step away from the game, bro, you're going to be straight, bro. You don't have to do all that. Crazy ass nigga. Look at this shit. This crazy.
That's what the fuck I want, you stupid fucking bitch. That's what the fuck I want. I'm gonna crash out every fucking time. Oh my God.
Oh man.
I don't care about it.
The reason why I think he leaned so far into the rage gimmick is because a few years back, niggas like Deller, even in recent times, IShowSpeed, have popularized the over-the-top raging type of reaction. It does make sense though, when you see niggas like Speed jump into their monitor or Deller rage, you're gonna be a little entertained. It was obviously working for them. Deller hit 1.6 million on a rage compilation. The difference is that we never see Deller or Speed put their hands on a woman though, which is why Jordan Cisco is psychotic. His outbursts clearly affect others around him, specifically his wife. And in the first clip that I showed you, he was losing his mind over his shorty potentially getting him banned. And he's like messing the room up, and she has to shoulder this emotional immaturity. She has to be the one to keep it together. She has to be his tether to reality. And this only suggests that this is not entirely a gimmick, but real emotion that's been commodified and turned into a way to pay his bills. Because his bills are being paid by his rage, there are no more boundaries. There is no more lines. I can see exactly how this could perpetuate abuse, because anytime he overreacts, he can say, well, I pay the bills. Well,
Nah, that's the thing, bro. Money is not everything. Money is like, yeah, you need money to survive and do shit and everything like that, but it's not gonna be more than what you have. You have a wife, bro. It's like you're putting the money over your wife, bro. It's supposed to be God, if you believe in God, or whatever religion you believe in. It's supposed to be that in your family, bro. That's your family, and then whatever, like your friends, your stuff like that, your wife, that's how it's supposed to be. Nigga, like you put money at the top, my nigga, and that's what's gonna fuck you up. That's what's gonna fuck you up, man.
The money. Well, this is keeping our house ours. This is how we live. He can justify any type of outburst as a way of making money, which can then be used to dismiss his wife's grievances. And that's probably why, after we seen that first clip, instead of fighting back, shorty just continues like normal and she tries to calm him down. Now here's the thing. Jordan ended up cleaning out his Twitch account. After doing some research, I seen that he deleted the VOD where he was explaining himself and attempting to save face. And as you can see, there are no VODs on his Twitch, just old clips. But luckily, I found another clip of someone reacting to this response, and this is where it gets really weird.
In context, bro. So when she's standing there, I'm putting the PC on right here. Hold on, let me see. Wife, can you come and record this, please? Wifey? By the way, I just wanted before I'm talking about.
You don't even look at her as his wife. Look how he's calling her. He's calling her like a dog. He's calling her over like a dog. He's talking about some wife. Can you come here and record this, please? Wifey, come record this, please. Like, this nigga's talking to her like he's some type of, like she's some type of dog or something. My nigga, nigga, have more respect, lame man, nigga.
I ever did hit her, which is insane. I would never hit my wife, and she's pregnant. She would.
It looks like you can see like the fucking mark in her face.
That's what I'm saying.
He fucking apparently hit her, you know.
I'm gonna stop here because he's gonna give
Oh
another
my
BS
God.
explanation as to how he didn't put his hands on his woman. But the truth is, her face looks bad. And my heart really goes out to Shorty because even if he wasn't putting his hands on her, that's very unlikely. This is still an emotionally stunted man who has no regard for his woman. The energy in the house is only going to be chaotic because he wants to capitalize off of his emotional immaturity. And now he has a wife who he's definitely hitting on, trying to help him explain away his abuse.
And I basically, with the cords attached, I was trying to pick up this PC like this, Jack, and I was putting it on this PC. You understand? On this PC that I just had. And her head, she was trying to help me. She was trying to help me right here.
It flipped up. It was laying down.
Shit, well, laid it flat like this. Then it got on her fingers. You saw it. It was in the corner of the screen. By the way, nobody saw anything. Like, it was insane. Man saw me use one arm motion and thought I hit her. Like, it's insane.
Let's do a story time. I'll show you the clip. Hold on.
She had her fingers right here. And she literally, that's when she was like, she couldn't get it on the PC. So I pushed her, and she literally was saying ow because of the fucking shit was on her fingers. It was literally on her fingers. This like I don't know how much.
His excuse is that she expressed pain because it was on her fingers from the PCs being stabbed. But that's easily disproven because she only says ow after that scumbag winds his arm back and swings. And after this, he then proceeds to leave his wife in the room by herself to explain away the incident, to deal with the PR. And in the midst of her explaining, he ends the stream and deletes the VOD. This guy's a joke. So with that being said, Jordan Cisco is a sick man, and it fries me how social media has taken us to a point where we monetize the worst aspects of ourselves. I understand social media is how a lot of people have changed their lives, but it's getting out of hand. I seen this last night and I knew I had to talk about it. This is a man who abused his wife on live and then had the same woman come out and try to defend him despite blatantly having an eye that looks bruised. I hope he gets banned, and that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, Buddy don't need to be on social media. He don't need no subs, no nothing. Get that man out of there. Get him gone. Please. Get him gone. He gotta go. Like, that nigga is like, bro, no. Cause he don't know what to prioritize in his life, bro. Like, he's not even prioritizing his wife. He's talking about the bills. He look at the bills. He's talking about, oh yeah, the bills is what's gonna keep them afloat, but again, you can't replace your woman. You're not going to be able to, I mean, yeah, you can, but you're not going to be able to replace somebody like that once you lose them for real, the way that you're doing it. I'm not saying she's not replaceable, but in the way that you're doing it, yeah, nigga, that's not a person that you can replace like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not a person you can replace like that, because she is definitely putting up through your bullshit. Like, she's putting up with your bullshit. You hitting her and she's trying to defend you and shit. That's crazy work. You don't find too much people like that, bro. You don't find too much people that's really still trying to be there for you, even though you're doing them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really find too much people like that. But hey, that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.